Hi, this is Anthony with Revzilla TV, and welcome to our detailed breakdown of our Firstgear HT Air Overpant, which is brand new and redesigned for fall of 2010. This is a 3-season riding pant, spring, summer, fall. Two big differences on this pant versus last year's model is that the 2010 version now has a waterproof breathable liner, whereas 2009 and previously it did not have breathability in the liner. So there's a waterproof breathable liner in this guy, and then the fit's going to be very different as well. In years past, it was a very boxy, flat cut with a front and a back sewn together with a straight seam. What they've done for this year is they've taken into account long distance touring, ergonomics, and articulation, and they've built it on a 3D model, and now it's a much more articulated cut and articulated feel. So moving on into the features of this pant, you're going to notice that you have a 250 construction with mesh in the outside. It's similar mesh that you're going to see in the Mesh Tech single season hot weather pants. You're also going to have a mix of textile for abrasion resistance as well. Now typically when you get into 3-season riding, you're going to want to be able to not have a full mesh outer, and you're going to want to be able to turn that mesh airflow off. So that's what you have that waterproof breathable removable liner for. Now from a functional standpoint, notice here it's a high-waisted pant. It has a cinch on either side at the belt area. You're going to move down. I'm going to show you a couple features here. They added bigger pockets here on the front. You also have, still turn that way for me, buddy. You're also going to notice this is an overpant. So when you get into the sizing, make sure you use the size chart, pick the correct size. Chris is 205, 5'11".
Yes.
And he's a 34-inch waist with about a 33-inch inseam. Chris is wearing a 34. This is plenty of room to completely go over his jeans. So for this, meant to be an overpant, if you want to wear it over jeans, just buy your size. It's meant to be roomy. You can see the fit on this is slightly boxy, even though it is articulated, and it's done so that you can fit a jean or another pant underneath. This is not meant to just be worn over your underwear. This is meant to go over your work clothes, get on the bike, get to work, and then you'll notice the other great feature, and this is something that all of your overpant wearing commuting crowd is looking for: how high is the zipper? How easy is this to get over a pair of shoes? Notice the zipper comes up to mid-thigh. It also has a garage, and it's a two-way zipper. So for on and off, you can go this way, exposing the liner that's underneath, and get your foot through. But then one of the things that I love about this pant is that it is meant for hotter season riding. You have this great zipper garage, which keeps this rubberized water resistant zipper. It gives it the best chance to stay waterproof. But what you have is this garage comes down, and now you have, if you have the liners out, you have another great vent if you're riding here. It uses CE proprietary Firstgear armor, which is going to be articulated to the pant. It's also going to be fully adjustable, which is a nice touch. This pant comes in short. It also comes in tall sizes. Another change for 2010 is that the tall sizes on all the Firstgear pants, they used to top out at a 34-inch inseam. This year they top out at a 36. And one of the reasons they can do that is because there's Velcro panels inside on the knee armor, and it's adjustable up to 2 or 3 inches up and down. So I would wear a size down in these pants, but I have a shorter inseam. So basically for me, I'm going to put that knee armor in the higher position. Turn around for me, Chris. I want to show the back. So basic back, you have a 10-inch connection zipper. It's gonna connect well to any Firstgear pant, or Firstgear jacket rather. Notice the articulation. You also have reinforcement on the inside of the ankles, high abrasion resistant areas, or areas that are going to come in contact with heated elements of the bike. You know, it's always good when you have a mesh outer that you're going to have reinforcement on the inside of the thighs, or the inside of the legs rather, down by the calf and the ankle. Go ahead. Last thing I want to talk about, turn around for me, Chris. Last thing is, I talked about these outer pockets, and one of the things we're going to show is that these top pockets here are actually pass-through pockets. So what they did, knowing that this is an overpant, knowing that there's a good chance that you may have a pair of jeans on underneath and have something in those jeans pockets, they put these pockets high enough, and they're a direct pass. Notice they have this great flap that goes across the top that's going to give you the best chance to deflect water away from that zipper. But basically, if you put your hand in there, you're directly in his pants. Now, obviously, I'm not going to go and do that, Chris. It's a family show. But right there, he has access to the pockets of his jeans. A new feature for this year, pass-through pockets. These guys are going to be $229. They come in both a men's and a women's version. 3-season pant, great versatility. It's what I like to think of Firstgear as kind of a medium price point value, high-end value brand. You're getting a lot of bang for the buck. They do a lot of things well. The product continues to improve, but you're not paying premium European prices, and it's more of an American cut, so it's going to fit more folks that are kind of the average build in the States versus that beanpole Euro cut. Now, being that this is an Overpant, and being that this has a waterproof, breathable, removable liner, what I wanted to do is I want to show these pass-through pockets in more detail, and I also want to remove that liner so those of you at home can get a feel for what it looks like and how easy it comes out or not. So basically I'm going to pull this liner now. So I have this pant here. You can see that it's got a very functional reinforced loop and snap system at the front here for the front. But as I open it up, it's a zipper. Comes around the top, so it's a single zipper at the top on this guy. So single zipper, and at the bottom of each pant leg, it's actually 3 snaps. Just going to pull this guy up. So 1, 2, 3. It's meant to be very quick, knowing that a lot of times, even as a commuter, there are situations that you might not realize. You might get a little cloud burst. You might be warmer than you want to be and have to pull that liner out really quick. So that's basically it. So here's your waterproof breathable liner. And for those of you that know it out there, it's very easy to make a waterproof liner. It's very difficult to make a waterproof breathable liner because it uses that same technology that Gore-Tex invented so many years ago that allows no precipitation in, but much of your perspiration out, and allows your body to breathe. So notice that those 3/4 length zippers go all the way up on the liner as well, and they also have another zipper garage. Last thing I wanted to show, and I mentioned a couple times earlier, these pass-through pockets. So high on the hip, in line with where your jeans pockets would live. Notice that it's a full pass-through pocket that goes right in. So very basic. So once again, this is the HT Air Overpant from Firstgear. It is the complement, the warm weather complement to the HT Overpant, which is going to be a fall, winter, spring, 3-season cold weather pant. Which, if you live in a climate, or you live in a part of the country that's getting more precipitation, less warm weather, you can go that direction. Give us a shout if you have any questions, 877-792-9455, or cs@revzilla.com via email. It's over $39, ships are free. If you get the wrong size, we'll give you the first exchange on us, something we just started doing for 2010, and anything over $100, we give you the option to earn up to 5% back in Teamzilla Cash, which is basically a rebate program which automatically gets applied to your next order. You can find this pant on the Firstgear section of Revzilla.com. It's Revzilla.com/Firstgear. If you have any questions, like I said, give us a shout. This is the Firstgear HT Air Overpant, brand new, completely redesigned for 2010 at Revzilla.com. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.